single person who was there with me. They were all killed, everyone!
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed.
The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Your mother is in her own pocket.
This crown is of Paragon.
And not only in the pocket.
There's household plans you should see. Tell us, Warden, whom did Keratin choose?
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. You have to support me against the Blight, period.
Danarum is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city that King Callan had, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage for the moment is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
You talk about a Blight.
With Callan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. You should curb your tongue.
Nah.
This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone.
Except if I cut your head.
Feeble, even. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from courting?
Interrupt, Joe. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Caspian. This is not the time.
Lady, you know, I believe in true gender equality, so I can cut your head as well. I'm actually still sick, that's why there is no webcam. But I think I'm getting better. Sorry.
Thank you. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing.
Okay, ask her yourself.
What?
Sir Caspian, praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
What?
What?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bring them down. Loghain
what?
Dead or alive. Danger approaching.
Okay, can you kill me real quick? Hello, stuff like that.
They only met. Already she betrays us. She and my mother would get along famously.
What?
What is it?
It was scripted that we had to die.
What in Andraste's name has happened? Are you all right?
I'm so confused, wait.
The warden has been captured.
And this may have been your fault? Maybe? Perhaps?
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Wow.
I know where he is. The Grey Warden is in possession of a ring that allows me to locate him. Getting to him, however, is quite something else.
I am so genuinely confused.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I fear the worst for you. Well, what did you expect me to do? To announce me to my father's most trusted lackey? It did the purpose of his entire escape. I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough and decent. But
Decent.
His blood, he is no king.
Alistair should marry her.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
Okay.
It would certainly solve a lot of problems.
That is exactly what I'm proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden. Ignoring that the man looks so much like Callan, my recently dead husband, if you recall. My main fear is that he might govern like Callan as well. But it is true, that Alistair has Therian blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
I mean, Alistair, my friend, listen to me a second. You bang a nut here, you make money, you are the fucking king of this place, and you have absolutely nothing to do. You let everything to her. It's like being Homer Simpson. Bro, it's like being Homer Simpson. You have a super cool job, you get a shit ton of money, you fuck like a rabbit, and you don't have responsibilities.
As far as I'm concerned,
Bro,
he's welcome to it.
Bro, come on.
Really?
Some of us are curious, Logain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
Yeah, tell him.
One of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death.
Oh,
Your
me.
grandiose tales of griffins
So-
flying into battle.
You wanna say to all the people here that me, a guy that joined the Green Warden from literally 24 hours, had the power to command your king into going into an ambush, and I had the power to stay away from the battle. A guy that joined the Green Warden in 24 hours. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, sure. Of course, people here are so stupid to believe you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is not the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdale.
Man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me.
So I'm made by shit.
I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me.
Yep.
Enough. Let the landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
I mean, I can freeze him.
Oh, I shall I? It is so kind of you to volunteer me.
Then prepare your champion.
Come on, it's just because I know you will win and I love you, shut up. You can win, you freeze him to death. Multiple times. Holy shit, you're scary. Fight me, coward! Yeah, I'm running, I know, shut the fuck up. Best strat. Best strat. Oh, sorry lady. You were not meant to be the bibi booby bagaga googa. Bibi booby gagaga googa. That was easy. The woman there is still frozen, by the way. You do it. Oh, what a big sword. Does that need to compensate something? Also, if you have to kill somebody that betrayed you, don't just and blood everywhere, especially on its daughter. But okay.
I have a recurring nightmare that sounds just like this.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us.
Was a random NPC,
So
right?
we must race to Denelan as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens.
With a better armor than
And
yours.
never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here.
Ouch. Okay, that didn't end well. Yep. You was hoping, huh? You were hoping that they arrive and you're safe. Nope. I'm fine, don't worry. I don't think anyone gives a shit. I just wanna die. I just wanna lay in bed, fell asleep and die. I'm kidding, Twitch, I'm kidding. Those are very smart people. Hey, we're not the protagonist of the story, but we're gonna go fight the final boss anyways. Sure, nothing will go wrong, right? Right? Is he dead? Easy? Should have been the main character to give the final hit, but... Cut the head! Cut the head! Cut the head! Cut the... Is he pissing on the head? It's Sauron!
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads.
Into the deep
They would
throats.
remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Before it had truly begun, yes, but... The following information is proved to be a popular king. And to involve himself in matter of governing, he travel often, making appearance in town for Ferelden to the great delight of the commoner. They refer to him as a king with a common touch, even if a few knew it was a simple aversion to life at court. News that the urn of sacred ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until brother Jenny TV made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. A manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste cult drew huge interest among scholars through Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste ashes has indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimage to see ashes of or partake of the healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Mages was finally cleansed of the last spirit to slip through the veil, okay? No further abominations were created, all that could be said had been. With the slavers shut down in the Alien Age, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court. Scandal among the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Ceres eventually got married to a human woman, and one he loves deeply. After the initial scandal, Ceres left the city and settled in High Ever, where he and his new wife had many children. Many children! Holy shit! Arlemon remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Ratcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Aemon abdicated in favor of his brother, and even the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folks. The new keeper, Lenaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folks. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only keeper Lenya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Arrowan found himself in a protracted battle against Belen, of course, unable to gain stability needs. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in assembly, and only his effort to increase the dwarf's isolation from the surface met with any success. Began to fail, some claim it was poison, while others say it was flagging spirit. Either way, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor became almost immediately. Brother Bulk and new Chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. Okay, but that's another story, bro. I don't want to know about the politics of Orzammar years after. Like, tell me in Dragon Age 2. Gorman Mage Dagna, oh right! Ultimately completed the studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. She published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. Evil was destroyed, rumor about its location crept into Alzamar. Okay. Examining upon returning in to Alzamar with their findings, convinced the Ouch. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even been with a child. This was no word of her after that. Flemet's hut in the Kokari Wilds was likewise abandoned. One cannot help but wonder, where did they go? Where were they? What were their plans? What became of the child? This question must remain a mystery for now. Both Simp and the companion who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawing either by personal duty or the call to further adventure. Circumstances dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. Also, Dragon Age 2 has a different protagonist, of course. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was rotated and then dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived the organized roving war bands they preyed both upon the land and upon the Many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived the organized roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. Holy shit, okay. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlace or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They prove incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Simp sank his blade in the Archdemon's head.